Welcome back to Northwest Elite Spirit, the channel you come to train your mind, body, and spirit. I'm Coach Brian. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, do that now and make sure to ring that notification bell to stay up to date on all of my newest releases. This is how to get better at Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. Now you can see that I am considered a blue belt, but if you were to roll with me, you would see that I roll at a higher level than that. I'm what you might call a traveling martial artist, and I've never really stuck around at one school and therefore be able to level up within a system. Mostly self-taught, and I've learned how to build a path for myself. And I think if you want to get better at jiu-jitsu quicker or anything, you've got to build your own plan. And your plan has to line up with your goals. If your goal is to level up within a school, your plan should include whatever techniques they line out for you to advance. But also mix in your own game. Find things that work well for you or that you naturally do very well and sharpen those. If your goal is to sharpen your game on the mats, you have to stop telling yourself that you don't know what to practice. That's just a lowly ego disguised as confusion. The only way to truly know what to practice is to pick something, anything, and commit. It could be as simple as keeping your base, focusing on maximum contact between your space and theirs in order for you to manipulate them. It could be grips or focus or remaining calm under pressure instead of spazzing. Practicing patience under pressure instead of panicking. Escaping side control or chaining together sequences. You have to let your ego go. Ego is a trap, so if you go in there with a plan to drill something or to work something and you start getting caught up in the competition, you start worrying about tapping or not tapping, you'll abandon your plan. Winning a round doesn't mean you learned anything. Another thing that will build your game faster is to study the people you roll with frequently and build plans for defense and offense around that specific person. Everyone has patterns. They have guards they rely on, passes they run, habits that they repeat. Build a strategy for it, test it, and adjust. And you'll begin to think tactically, not just technically. You'll start being able to solve puzzles in real time, and you'll also force your partners to elevate their game. I think anyone that's been around for a while understands that there's some schools without the best teaching framework. The structure might be loose, the upper belts might not be present, there might not be anyone your size. That's just how it is. Don't waste your energy complaining about it. Just begin building a plan to work with what you have in front of you. Roll with bigger people to sharpen your movement. Roll with smaller people to practice locking people down. Whoever's in the room, you can use them to build your game. Flow rolling you can use as a space to experiment, try new things, try things outside of your plan. Then when it's time to roll serious, you bring it back to your focus. Flow rolling expands your options while your main plan keeps you disciplined. You can blend the two together for maximum effectiveness. Strength training does matter, and one thing that I recommend is Olympic weightlifting, but just enough weight that you can get it up and set it down safely without any racks and without dropping or slamming the weight. I'm not talking about powerlifting or trying to reach PRs. I'm just talking about building natural strength for movements within Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. movements that mimic picking up, shifting, and moving another human. The rule is to just use enough weight that you don't have to use racks to get it up or down, and you do not drop or slam the weights. This way your strength stays functional. It's also real strength you can take anywhere, directly tied to how you grapple. I also recommend running 3 miles 3 days a week, not to train for a marathon and not to reach some personal record, but to build endurance and adaptability. Running on trails, especially ones with uneven ground, roots and rocks, changes in elevation, it teaches your footwork to adjust without thinking, and it teaches your body how to scramble through odd angles. It's no different than learning guard retention or passing. You're training rhythm, breath, endurance, and adaptability with every step. You're practicing the execution of your intent. And we have to remember that running isn't separate from martial arts. Running is martial art. And it makes every other practice stronger. And don't trap yourself in one art. Delve into Judo. Delve into Danzan-ryu Jiu Jitsu, Aikido. Take the different grips and the different motions and use them. Every art has something you can borrow from. Different grips, different timing, different pressure. Contrary to what you might think, this doesn't scatter you. It makes you adaptable and harder to figure out. Another piece is breathing and practicing breathing techniques even when you're not training. Breathing is how you control yourself. Find different patterns for different settings. You can do quick inhalations and exhalations to get hyped up real quick. You can do slow nasal breathing to focus on the moment. And you can use deep belly breathing to relax your mind and your body at the same time. These tools don't just help on the mats. You can use breathing techniques anytime, anywhere. So if you want to get better quicker, here's what you do. Drop your ego, build a plan and stick to it, design specific strategies against the people you roll with regularly, use flow rolls as your laboratory and hard rolls as your forge, train with whoever's in the room, run trails to build endurance and adaptable footwork, explore other arts, Judo, wrestling, Hapkido, Sambo, Danzan-ryu Jiu Jitsu, Aikido. Strengthen yourself with Olympic lifts that you can control. Breathe in, lock in, calm down or relax, and keep sharpening one focus at a time until each of them become instinctual. That's how you outgrow the belt around your waist. Once again, I'm Coach Brian with Northwest Elite Spirit, the channel you come to train your mind, body, and spirit. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, do that now and make sure to ring that notification bell to stay up to date on all of my newest releases. This has been how to get better at Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. If you found this information helpful or interesting, hit the like button and comment your thoughts below. If you have some practices you use to get better at Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, comment those below. Share this content with like-minded individuals or anyone you think it could help. And as always, practice. If you want to hire me to coach you online or in person, contact me at northwestelitespirit@gmail.com. You can find my books, The ABCs of Strength and Endurance, and Running Made Easy on Amazon and Kindle. Thank you.